Well, good morning once again. Today is Thursday, June 8th. We've been packing a lot in, let me tell you. I'm exhausted. Guess what time this old girl went to bed? 11 o'clock. And I slept well, I got up a couple times to go to the bathroom because I've been drinking a lot of water when we get back because I don't want to be dehydrated. And so I was up, I peed like 3 times during the night. But had a good sleep. I don't know why that did that. There we go. I had a good sleep, and that's all that really matters. I know I'm kind of jiggling around. I usually have a stand, but I forgot that at home. But we do have birthdays today. Today is Rita Bolyard, B-O-L-Y-A-R-D. So Rita, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Rita. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. It's also Steve Johnson. Steve, tell Anita we miss her. We miss her so bad. I'm trying to get you a little more steady here. There we go. But Steve, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Steve. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Katie, and the name of her channel is Witchy Woman. So Katie, it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Katie. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Well, I hope all 3 of you have a great birthday. The internet here is for crap. It has to have something to do with the mountains. It really does. Even our TV, we have direct TV. You would have thought they would have put the satellite on top of the house, but no, they have it in the ground. So we have very poor reception. We can't be on the Wi-Fi when we're watching TV. And when we're not watching TV, only 1 or 2 people can be on the Wi-Fi. And the other night, like I said, I was filming in high definition, and it took almost 8.5, 9 hours to upload. Yesterday, I did it just in standard definition, and I think it uploaded in about 1.5 hours. So that wasn't, I'm really spoiled because when I'm home, I get it up like in 10, 15 minutes tops. So I'm a little spoiled. But we're having a great time. We really are having a great time. Before I forget, like I said, with my email and with my internet being so bad, I didn't get my all my email, and so I got it a couple days late. But Prixie Taylor would like some prayers for her dad. So if you could pray for Prixie Taylor's dad, I would really appreciate it. But today, we're getting an early start. We're hoping to leave by 8, I think. It's 10 to 8 right now, so I don't know. That's the plan. And we're going to go to Deadwood for the day. We're going to go to the cemetery first because Jim wants to see, I'm not a cemetery person, but Jim wants to go to the cemetery to see Calamity Jane and Wild Bill Hickok's grave. He doesn't go see his own parents' grave. I don't get it. I just don't. I'm not a grave person myself because I really truly don't believe that they're there. But, you know, my daughter Christy is a grave person. My brother and my brother Michael and my sister Mary are. So our loved ones' grave sites are very well kept because they go there all the time. And one of the conditions when we were getting our headstone or grave sites was my daughter had told us we have to be all in the same section and nearby. So we picked out a whole row. So we're in the whole row. We took up a whole row. So that'll make it. And we're right by a spigot so she could bring her hose and hook it up. You know, we were thinking of her. Even in death, we were thinking of her. But, so anyway, we're going to go there, and then we're going to go and get an old-time picture. Everybody fell in love with my old-time picture. When I'm done talking here, I'll show you the picture in the frame. Jim picked out the frame, and then when the lady told her how much it was, because the frame was $60, and he says, oh, no, that's okay. And then he picked out this boring frame that I could get at the dollar store for like $45. I says, you really like that other frame, don't you? And he says, yeah. I says, Jim, we're never coming back. It's a once-in-a-lifetime thing. Let's just bite the bullet and spend $25 more. I'm glad we did because I like that frame a lot better. And then so anyway, we're going to hit the cemetery first. Then we're going to go and get a group picture. Hopefully, it'll turn out well. I'm thinking it will. And then we're just going to do Deadwood. We're going to do the Saloon 10. I guess that's where Wild Bill was shot. And we're going to see the shootout on the street. whole bunch of other stuff. I don't know. I just go with the crowd. I just follow. I follow along. As long as we see everything that Jim wanted to see, that's all that really matters to me. And like I said, I know I'm never coming back this way again, so I might as well enjoy everything that I can when I possibly can, because I am having a ball. I really am. I am exhausted. I am really tired. I will be really sleeping a lot when I get home. But so far, I'm doing pretty good. My feet aren't bothering me. Knock on wood. I know for a fact that I could have never done this last year. This just gives me all the more proof that I know I couldn't have done this last year. But Jim and I are able to keep up, so that's, we're the oldest two in the group, so not by much, but we are the oldest two in the group. But we went to Fort Hays yesterday. I'll put a little clip after this too, showing you the fort, I guess. It's kind of funny to see the fort when you see all the tour buses and the cars in the middle of the fort. It's like, you think they would have figured out a way to put parking a little bit off, so make it a little bit more rustic feeling, but you got to work with what you got, I guess. And then we went to had the dinner show. The dinner show was fantastic. They played for a little over an hour. Country music, regular music. They played some classical music. There was a really good violinist. She played some violin music. Paul Manning, my cousin, shared some of the show on his Facebook page and tagged me. So if you want to see it, go to my Facebook page, Sandy Manning Carrico. And you can see a little bit of the show. And then they served, you had your choice of chicken or beef. I took chicken. And they had pork and beans, baked potato, chunky applesauce, biscuits with honey, and a really dry spice cake for dessert. But I had a good time. That's all that really matters. And I ate everything on my plate. I sat down next to a couple that was sitting next to us. We babbled on for like a half an hour before the show started. We were sharing pictures with each other. I'll never see this woman again in my life. But you know what? We had a really good time talking. She had just got there, and I was telling her the different things that we saw and what I thought was worth it and what I thought was, like for her to make her own judgment on. But we had a good time. We really had a good time. Then my cousin Dale says, "Did you know that woman?" No. That doesn't stop me from talking to anybody. I'll talk to anybody. So we went there and we came home. We're watching, only because we're going there. I've seen it before, but we're watching the Deadwood series on HBO. So we've been watching that and just having a good old time. Just a really good old time. So hopefully I'll get the video up again today rather than 2 in one day. But here's a picture of Jim and I, and also a little clip from Fort Hays, and then I'll bring you along with us on our day. So I'll talk to you soon. Okay, here's the picture we got yesterday. We paid for the frame also, obviously. Okay, finalizing our plans for the day.
That I didn't, because then it would have been most of you. No, I'm good.
Oh, yeah. No, it
Sarah's
came to
outside
me.
putting her
Even though I
sunscreen
signed
on.
up through you, I've signed up under my name.
So now we're just trying to figure
It
out
went to-
what's gonna happen.
Okay, what's the credit card?
Yeah.
It wasn't,
Let's get
Did
them
it ask you
moving.
for your credit card?
but this is also a walking
Yes,
tour,
for the
so that's,
$9.99.
Okay, a little cloudy, but still beautiful today. I think that's why we picked today, because they predicted rain for today. So we're just waiting for everybody to come out. We're going to be going in 2 cars. Kathy's getting in the other car already. Here comes Mr. Jum. I'm over on this side. There's Dale.
Hey, Sandy.
And then Sarah's over here in the other car. We're waiting for the 2 Mannings. There's one of them. Okay, gotta get in the car.
Now we can definitely sing ministers.
Army. Thing there.
So you
Which
see
way is Deadwood?
left.
Deadwood left.
Deadwood lead 10 miles left.
Oh, I see the top of this. To me, this would be a nice place to drive a motorcycle, right? It's roundabout, in and out, up and down. Is that why they come to Sturgis for a reunion?
I don't know.
So they can do this road trip?
Because it's pretty.
Because it's pretty.
I like the solar panels powering these flashing arrows, huh?
Okay, we are at the Deadwood Cemetery. What's the name of the cemetery?
Moriah.
Mount Moriah. And what do if people that follow my channel know what a perfect day on vacation is for me? Do you know what a perfect day for me is on a vacation?
Sorry.
One day on my vacation, it has to
Raining.
it has to rain. And guess what it's doing?
It's raining,
It's raining.
but hopefully it's just a sprinkle.
I'll live with just a sprinkle to make everybody else happy.
Okay, here's the postcard I got
But-
to send to my friend who does postcarding. If anybody knows about
Oop, don't worry.
postcard cross posting, is that
It'll show up right.
okay? Yeah, true Deadwood cowboys have no fear.
Yes.
See that? Look at the little boy.
It's cute. So, it's quite a. Let me see if I can show you. I'll show you a better view, but that's the thing we got to walk up. Let me stand up. Oh, this is getting hard. These old legs are getting tired, let me tell you. Let me turn you around. I got to walk way up that hill. Way up that hill. I'm going to turn you around to be easier. It starts over there. You go right, and then you walk way up that hill. And you get to see all of the graves. That's going to be, Sandy's going to be getting some steps today, let me tell you. I think so. Okay, we're not upside down anymore.
No, okay, so here's the gates to the cemetery. We're actually across here outside the visitor center right now. So we walk up here, up here, up here, in here, and that's where the celebrity graves are for Wild Bill, Calamity Jane. If we want to see Seth Bullock's grave, we got to then go all the way up here, there.
We're not going to go see his grave.
They didn't plan that well.
We are not going to see his grave.
some
Well,
of us
maybe
might.
you are. Some of us might. One of us is
Considering
definitely.
he was from Etobicoke, Ontario.
You have to go see him.
Where were we from? Etobicoke, Ontario.
Show him. Take your hair out of the way so they can see your shirt. It was your dad's.
Okay. I'm retired, but I work part-time as a pain in the ass. Dale would say I work full-time. Let me take a picture here to be in the middle of the two signs.
That sounds like a good idea. And here is Wild Bill Hickok. I don't want to get too close to the edge here because it's up on a list. And there is Calamity Jane.
Here, I'll get the umbrella.
Oh, I got it. I've got it, Dale. I'm fine.
Sure.
Yeah, thank you. It is simply gorgeous here. Thundering, no lightning, thankfully. But I gotta get moving because people are coming up here. They're not gonna want to stand here where I'm at, so I'll be back. Well, I made it to the top of the cemetery. It is a hike and the air is very thin. Makes me regret gaining that 40 pounds. Look how pretty. Well worth the trip up here. It's kind of cool actually. You could use a jacket up here, but down below it's nice and warm. It's thundering in there, but it's not really raining. Alrighty. Just another little view. Well, Dale and Lynn trekked all the way up there, unlike us. We did not. There's Dale, right there. Lynn is behind the tree. We're getting closer. There we go. Although Jim and I hiked all the way to the top, to the flag up there. Let me see. Yeah. I don't know how people do it right there. Right there. We did all that. Which was... it seemed like it was far. So I always make fun of Jim because he's always got his hanky in his pocket. But we're able to sit on the bench and wait for Dale and Lynn because, you know, obviously it was raining. The bench got wet. But Jim to the rescue.
Dried it, bench off with my hanky.
Yep. Otherwise we would have had wet butts. We would have looked like we did something in our pants. And there's the rest of our group finally coming up the hill. Took them a while.
Just like toilet paper, they're wiping up the rear.
Yep, there you go.
Did you walk all the way through, you guys?
Yep.
We looked at all the graves.
Yeah, I bet. Did you walk all the way around?
No, sir, the hard part is going up to see Seth Bullock.
Yeah, it looks like it's far on the map.
Real.
Exactly.
Okay, here we are. Where's Jim? Lean forward a little, Jim. We only got your belly. There you go. So we are, we're the tour guides that are letting people know that they should keep on walking.
Don't block our shot.
And the sun has come out and the rain has stopped, so I got my wish, and still is a nice day. Dale petered out on going for the other walk with his wife.
Well,
But tell him how hard it was to get to Seth Bullock's grave. Jim and I did not go, and we were very thankful.
yeah, it's quite really uphill, and it's on a paved surface which is covered with little rocks, so you tend to slip nicely just when you don't expect it. But it's got a good. Let me show the picture.
Yeah, show the picture.
Okay, let me pull that up. I got a picture of the.
If not, if I get a picture, I'll put a picture, but we'll see if his picture comes through here.
I don't know if you'll be able to see that.
I don't know. Wait. He's going to send me the picture. I'll put the picture right here,
Yeah.
and you can see this. So
There's no date.
No
It's
date,
Just
it's
Seth
just this-
Bullock, Pioneer, Martha, and his wife.
that's all. So I'm glad I didn't walk up there because
You always lock
that's
your
it.
phone?
Okay.
I just wanted to show him.
And it's recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
Look at the houses are.
Guys cutting down tree limbs.
On the hill. That'd be quite a drop for that basement.
That should be good then. Okay. So
I
much to
think
see.
that's
So
where
we're going to
the
do part 2 of Deadwood because I don't like to put it. I can't upload a 40-minute one, but Lynn had to go to Starbucks to get a mug from Deadwood because she's out collecting them. She doesn't drink coffee. She doesn't drink Starbucks. So let's see this famous mug we had to stop
I
for.
think this is number 30 in my collection. If any of your subscribers ever goes to Colombia only took local currency. So I didn't get one when we were there. South Dakota,
There you go.
all the way around.
So if anybody does, I will pay you back.
I will. I'll pay that.
Just Colombia, British Columbia?
No.
Oh.
Colombia in South America.
Oh, Colombia in South America. I don't think I have any subscribers in South America, but if you go there, let us know. Okay, we had a really good day today. Wouldn't you say, Jim?
I think so.
Yeah, and so.
But I'm not going to show you our group picture until you watch part 2. So
Part 2,
there's part 2 because this was a long video today.
a long video.
You know,
What is this, Band of Brothers or something?
it's a series. It's a 2-part series. So I'm just going to tell you to stay tuned for part 2. I don't know when it's going
You
to go
want to
up.
watch Part 2 then, because the picture is worth the wait.
If we can get it uploaded from the computer. We're having some issues with that, but it'll be on part 2 video, hopefully. Fingers crossed, Jim. Fingers crossed. But like, comment, subscribe, share,
And mimeograph.
and we'll talk to you on part 2.